Good afternoon, everyone. It's Drew here from the Chronicles of Drew Bear. And do I have a very cool video for you today? Well, just a bit of housekeeping real quick. I'm telling you guys what, go check out Schoolcraft Family Farmstead. I know I've said that pretty much at the beginning of every video or at the end of every video, but he is 2 away from 500. We got a little, well, I got a little something special planned for him, but go check out his channel. Bit of housekeeping. But can't we all just get along in the universe? You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's been a number of wars that have pretty much affected everyone over the years. And I'm going to go into some detail here. Let me just make, yeah, that's good. Okay. But anyhow, just to go into a few here. The American Revolutionary War. And I'm reading this off a notepad that I wrote down because, you know, I can't really remember stuff. That, and it just seems a lot easier to read off of something versus just, you know, doing it yourself kind of thing. But anyhow, American Revolutionary War, 1775 to 1783. So 1775. The following year, 1776, is where we declared our independence from I can't remember who. I should know, but to tell you the truth, can't remember. But anyhow, that's one of the wars. The following one, well, Vietnam War, Cold War, something like that. I'm getting to the Cold War here. The Cold War actually happened in 1947 to 1991. And by the way, I'm not going to name all the wars that America as a whole was involved in. I'm just naming a couple of them. Right? Well, I kind of skipped one. World War I and World War II for that matter. World War I, summer 1914 to fall 1918. World War II, fall 1939 to fall 1945. Whew. I'm telling you what, I'm happy I wasn't born into war, if you know what I'm saying. I'm happy that nothing bad was going on at the time of my birth. But, let's see, there's the Civil War. And yeah, I know I'm not going in order. I'm just kind of saying certain wars that happened with the United States being part of. Then I'm going to get to the actual point of this video. But the Civil War. Spring 1861 to summer 1865. Whew. I'm telling you what, you know, you hear about war in movies and TV, books even, TV shows. You know, obviously you hear about it in history classes in school. But I'm telling you what, I could not imagine a war lasting 4 years. You know, the World War I. I think the Civil War lasted, let me think, lasted 6 years. World War II lasted 6 years. I cannot imagine that. I mean, honestly, that's just crazy. But anyhow, what was I getting at here? If you want to talk about something a little more recent, you know, the September attacks of 2001, you know, when those dummies came over and knocked over a couple of our buildings. And yeah, I'm saying dummies. That's about the only that's about as tame of something as I can say, at least on YouTube. But, you know, for those of you that don't live in America, if you don't know, September 1st, I have it as September 9th on here. That's my birthday. My birthday was in 2001. I was born in 2003. But anyhow, September 1st, 2001 is when the attacks were. You know, they flew the jumbo jet into the two big twin towers, and you know, there was another one hit the Pentagon, and there was another one that got decimated up in the air, but apparently that it crashed in almost said the Philippines, but crashed in Pennsylvania. And, you know, I've actually talked to Snoop about that several times, and his thinking is that was heading for the Capitol building. But anyhow, here. And more recent-wise, the Iraq War, which was 2003, the year I was born, to 2011. And the war in Afghanistan, 2001 to 2021. But what I'm kind of getting at here as a whole is just, why can't we all just get along? I mean, yeah, there's going to be disagreements. Yeah, there's going to be people thinking that, this is just an example, that plant-based meat over here is a lot better for you than what you know over here. I'm not being rude or trying to point any fingers or anything, but this over here is what I know. Why would I change to this over here? But disagreements, that's how most of the time war starts. It's people not talking to each other about disagreements that they have. It's people not trying to understand what other people are saying about certain things. Like, you know, here's another example here. And yeah, this is kind of goofy, but I guarantee you, at some point in someone's life, they probably argue to you why Ford is such a great truck manufacturer, or why GMC is so much better than Chevy, or whatever the case may be. And, you know, you don't have to agree with them. You don't have to say something along the lines of, well, I like Chevy and I don't like Ford. You're stupid. You're ugly. Whatever, right? But, you know, talk things out instead of immediately jumping in the deep end. But I'm telling you, there's a lot of people out there who prays for world peace. I'm one of them. I mean, now granted, I've never ever had to actually be enlisted, go to basic training, and go fight. But I have friends who I graduated with, and people who are younger than me who have decided to go do that. But I myself have not decided, well, I myself do not want to do that for a couple different reasons. Number one, I'm my mom's only son. Number two, I'm her only child. Number three, I don't want to. And you know, that's no disrespect to the people who do. It's a dangerous thing, it really is. I mean, that's like walking in a minefield like that, basically. But, you know, point being, why can't we all just get along? I mean, for real, think about that. There wouldn't be no war, no one would get killed, no blood would be spilled. Did not mean to rhyme that just then, it just kind of happened. But anyhow, guys, if you enjoyed this video, I'd appreciate it if you hit subscribe. Please hit subscribe, for that matter. Drop me a like. Let's see. I don't want to say let's send Snoop some luck over at Schoolcraft Family Farmstead because he's really close. He's only 2 away from the time that I looked. But comment 500. You remember that old movie 300? You know, in that Roman Empire Greece timeline? Don't comment 300, comment 500. Send him a little bit of help there. Go check out Schoolcraft Family Farmstead. We got, well, I keep saying we. I got something special planned for his 500 subscriber special. At any rate, guys, take care. It's cold out, but it's sunny, and I am thankful.